I've worked my whole career in sales. I have to deal with rejection every single day of the week, Monday to Friday. The only days I don't deal with rejection is Saturday, Sunday, and even then I'm probably getting rejected from something else somehow anyway. But rejection is just a part of life. Now, my name is Tor, and I'm here today to discuss how you should deal with rejection in life, your career, business, investments, so on. In a previous video, I discussed why good and bad are just perceptions, and I strongly recommend that if you haven't seen that video already, you check it out first, because the honest way that you deal with rejection in life is that you don't deal with it. You don't deal with it. You recognize that rejection in of itself is just a thing. And that was one of the things that I explained in the good and bad perceptions video, that we assign labels to things. We come up with names to things, and we come up with emotions that we associate to those things. And we tell ourselves a story about those things. So here's what someone may say when they get rejected from a sales deal. They may say, I got rejected from a sales deal, which means I'm a bad salesperson. On the back of that, they may then go on to get rejected from 10 other deals simply because they saw themselves as a bad salesperson. Because they told themselves that they were a bad salesperson, they are now going to conduct themselves in a manner that a bad salesperson would conduct themselves. Now, what that lends to is over time, they're going to start to see their performances reflect the idea that they're a bad salesperson. A good salesperson, on the other hand, may take rejection as learning information. We would take rejection and say, I got rejected by this deal. Why? Why did I get rejected from this deal? What could I have done to improve? How can I improve next time? Is there anyone that is better than me at this kind of deal that maybe I could learn from? That is what a premise of a growth mindset is. And that is how you deal with rejection. That is how you deal with rejection. You don't deal with it by going away and thinking about it and pondering on it and trying to, see rejection as some all-round beautiful thing. Rejection's a thing. It happens in life. You're going to get rejected from loads of things, loads of people, loads of situations. That girl you really wanted to date, she might reject you. That guy that you really want to date, he might reject you. That job you really want to get, they might reject you. You're going to get rejected from things all throughout your life. But what you need to understand is that every single time you get rejected, it's just your perception in your mind that rejection is a bad thing that makes you not want to get rejected anymore. For me as a salesperson, I have it ingrained in me that I need to get a certain number of rejections in order to get a yes. I need to get rejected in order to get a yes. So getting rejected for me is the first part towards getting a yes, which means in my mind, rejection is a great thing because it means I'm part way to doing my job. That's exactly how you deal with rejection. You don't deal with it in any other way. You deal with it by seeing it for what it truly is. And that's how you deal with anything in this life, is you have to first see it for what it truly is. And everything just is. It just is. It's not something you need to judge yourself for. It's not something you need to worry about. It's not something that you need to think is a terrible thing. We've just been raised in that way. We've been raised in a society that's very, for want of a better word, very soft. We've almost been raised in a way that makes us feel as if anything that we do that is slightly different to what anyone else is doing, or slightly outside the box, is not a good thing. But getting rejection is a great thing. If you're someone who's trying to get investment for your business, expect investors to say no to you. The more that say no, and the more you understand why they say no, the more that are going to say yes. If anything, people need to start to understand how to work with no. You need to understand what no actually means. Why is somebody saying no to me? Is there something that I can learn to improve my business based on them saying no? Is there something I can learn to improve my sales skills based on them saying no? All of these things get used to the premise of rejection, understand that it's not a bad thing, it's just a thing. If you want to see it as a good thing, you can see it as a good thing. And take that with you. And once you know that information, it's going to make your life so much easier when you're put into positions where you may have to face rejection.